this is the day that the Lord has made, and we shall rejoice and be glad in it. My name is Lady Marguerite Harris. Welcome to Chippey AUM Church 2020 Virtual Vacation Bible School. Daily videos have been posted on Facebook, on our website, and YouTube channel. Please watch these videos at your convenience and complete any associated activities in your discretion. Please learn, enjoy, and have fun. Love and blessings.
Hello Knights, my name is Bree and welcome to your at-home Knights of North Castle VBS. Today we're going to learn some awesome dances, we're going to do some crafts, some science experiments, and you're going to get your first quest from our armorer and ice-breathing dragon, Sparky. Welcome to North Castle. Welcome to North Castle. Sorry for the awkward welcome, but we've been covered in ice for so long that we don't get many visitors.
Sorry, if you came to see the king, I regret to inform you that he is not here. He's away on a quest to find the great armor.
Oh my! I'm sorry we haven't introduced ourselves. I'm Armorer Isabel, and this is Sparky. He's not like other dragons you might have heard of. He does not breathe fire at all. He breathes ice.
Years ago, the royal blacksmith requested an armor dragon to help make armor for the king. I guess something was lost in translation because I'm not an armor dragon, I am an Arctic dragon.
The blacksmith tried to keep him around, but all the dust would get in his nose and he would sneeze, and then a blizzard would come. I try to help Sparky as much as I can, but whenever he sneezes, we all freeze. So next time Sparky sneezes, we all freeze. Have you met our court musicians? They're spectacular. Let's go to them right now.
I never get tired of hearing from them.
So you may be wondering, what happened to the king and the Knights of North Castle?
They are on a quest.
Correct, my scaly friend. The king went on a journey to look for an armor far superior than any armor he has ever owned. So he's gone on a quest in search of this great armor. The king went in one direction and his trusted knights went in the other. Sparky and I have been tasked to stay here in case anyone returns triumphant.
Unfortunately, no one has returned yet. Tell them what you've discovered.
Oh yes, I've been reading the king's book, and I don't think the great armor is what the king thinks it is. This is just a hunch, but I found 5 riddles that might help us find the great armor, although it's in a language that I don't understand.
5 riddles? I thought you told me you discovered 5 pickles. I wondered why you got so excited about pickles. Let me see the first riddle. Hey, I know this language. It's an ancient dragon language. This riddle says, in order to find the belt of truth, you must study the fiery 1 plus 2.
So it is true. The great armor does exist, and the belt of truth is just one piece. We just need to know where to look in the king's book. Maybe the riddle is a clue. Read it again, Sparky.
Well, the last time I checked the cold hard facts of math, 1 plus 2 equals 3. So, we need to study the fiery 3.
Fiery 3? Well, I do recall a story about 3 men that went into a fiery furnace. Could that be a story that we need to study? If we open the king's book, the royal players may show us the answer. Let's open the book and see.
The book of Daniel, chapter 3, tells us a story about 3 men God loved with very strange names: Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. These men lived in exile in Babylon and worked for a ruler named Nebuchadnezzar. Not a ruler like an actual king. He was not very nice. Anyway, he made a statue. It was not made out of clay, it was a statue. Closer, but it was made of gold. Close enough. So King Nebuchadnezzar made a golden statue and said that whenever anyone heard the sound of music, he had to bow down to the statue. Yes, well, I suppose it could have happened that way. Nebuchadnezzar thought everything was going along great until he was told about 3 men who would not bow down to his statue. King Nebuchadnezzar was not happy. The king was not happy. The king was really mad. Thank you. Much better. King Nebuchadnezzar called Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego to his palace. When they got there, King Nebuchadnezzar gave them one more chance to bow down to the statue, or he would put them in his big oven. The 3 men tell King Nebuchadnezzar the truth. We will never serve your God or bow down to your statue. If you throw us in your big oven, God will be able to save us. But even if God does not, we will still not bow down to your statue. The king got really mad and ordered the furnace to be heated up really hot. The big oven was so hot. It was hotter than that. Let me help you with this. It was 7 times hotter than its normal heat. I mean, it's hotter than Florida in July wearing your winter coat. King Nebuchadnezzar thought that that was the end of the 3 men. But as he looked in the oven, he saw not 3, but 4 men. He thought he may need a new pair of glasses, so he asked someone, "Didn't I throw 3 men in there? Then why do I see 4 men and one that looks like a god?" King Nebuchadnezzar called for them to come out of the oven. When they came out, the king noticed that not a hair or any part of their clothing was burned. They didn't even smell like smoke. King Nebuchadnezzar declared, May the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego be praised. He sent his messenger to rescue his servants who trusted him. They ignored my order because they wouldn't serve or worship any god but their God. I now issue a decree to every people, nation, and language. Whoever speaks disrespectfully about Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego's God will be in big trouble, because there is no other God who can rescue like this." Then, instead of making them a part of the barbecue, King Nebuchadnezzar promoted all of them and gave them better jobs in his kingdom. And this is just one great story from the King's Book.
Hi Knights, I'm Ben. That was an amazing story. Even though all the other people bowed down to the golden statue, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego stayed true to their faith. We learned in school and at church about the importance of not giving in to negative peer pressure. Are there any times when not giving in can put us in harm's way? It certainly seemed to put Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in a tough spot. The Bible doesn't promise us if we follow God's way, nothing bad will happen to us. The Bible does promise us over and over again that God is with us no matter what. God never leaves our side, and that is a simple, beautiful truth that we can all believe in. The next time you feel tempted to go along with the crowd and do something that feels wrong to you, remember how God was with Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, and God will be with you too.
Come on, let's go find the belt of truth.
Oh, don't forget our banner verse. No knight ever goes on a quest without the banner verse.
Absolutely. Our banner verse comes from Ephesians 6:10. Be strong in the Lord and in the strength of his power. Soon to be knights, say it with me. Be strong in the Lord and in the strength of his power. It's time for a castle call out. Watch this to learn our sign. Hi Knights, it's time to learn your very first castle call out. Armor up, just like you're putting on a backpack. Armor up with truth. Do it with me. Armor up with truth. Hello Knights, my name is Bree and this is Jason.
Hello, Knights.
Today's craft is the Create Your Own Knight Kit.
For this craft, you're going to need the knight armor stickers and the knight backdrop, which are both provided by Cokesbury.
The first step to creating your knight is to make the backdrop. Take your piece of paper and fold it very carefully. Make sure that each tab fits into the slot located on the back. Your backdrop should be rounded just like this. Next, you're going to take the knight's armor and create your knight, starting with the helmet. Make sure when you put your helmet on your background that you start it pretty high up to leave lots of room for the rest of the armor. These stickers are pretty sticky, so if you put it on wrong, you can remove it. Just be very careful. Once you've put on your helmet, go ahead and add the breastplate of justice. Next is our belt of truth. Our shoes of peace. And lastly, our shield of faith. There's also a little plume to put on top of your knight's helmet. Congratulations, you've made your very own knight.
I'm Carolyn with Cokesbury's VBS, here to demonstrate science projects from Knights of North Castle. And these are the materials you will need. A cup, room temperature water, a teaspoon, a measuring cup with ounces, and instant snow powder available on cokesburyvbs.com. Start by adding 2 teaspoons of instant snow powder to an empty plastic cup. Then measure 2 ounces of water, pour into cup, and watch what happens. If it doesn't work the first time, just try again.
King Nebuchadnezzar ordered people to bow down to the golden statue whenever they were hungry, they heard music, they were sleeping, they were in school. The answer is when they heard music. The banner verse is found in the dictionary, the ocean, the Bible, Ephesians 6:10, or cartoons. The answer is the Bible, Ephesians 6:10. Knights need to know how to make pizza, paint fences, play soccer, or ride horses. The answer is ride horses. Thanks for playing.
Knights, did you find the belt of truth?
I see that some of them are wearing belts. Maybe there's more than one belt of truth. Did you find those belts on the quest today?
I think they already had those on when we first met them. Besides, I think the belt of truth is a metaphor. It means more than just wearing a belt. Besides, you know what a belt is for, right?
Without one, your pants may fall down.
The belt was the first piece of armor any Roman soldier would ever put on. It held the clothes close to the body and helped all the armor stay together.
Why are you talking about Roman soldiers? These are Knights of North Castle.
Good question. The Apostle Paul wrote a letter to the Ephesians. Paul was a Roman citizen and knew a lot about Roman soldiers. He used the analogy because the people in that time would understand it best.
Well, the belt is still a very important piece of clothing even today.
We can't stand up for what we believe in if we don't have truth. Remember in our story with Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego? They stood for truth. They would never serve Nebuchadnezzar's God or worship his statue, but they did stay true to their God.
And their God had the power to save. That gave them courage to stand up to the king.
Exactly. Do you remember a castle call-out? Say it with me. Armor up with truth. Truth is one of the most important things we need to have.
Ooh, don't forget our banner verse.
Let's say it again. Be strong in the Lord and in the strength of his power.
Be strong in the Lord and the strength of his power. Be strong in the Lord and in his mighty power. When it feels like hope is gone, be strong, be strong. I will keep on keeping on and be strong in the Lord. Be strong in the Lord and the strength
We hope you had so much fun today. And remember, be strong in the Lord and in the strength of His power.
Hey guys, my name is Bree and I'm your choreographer for this year's Knights of North Castle music videos. Right now we're about to learn the dance for the theme song, so just go ahead and follow me and mirror me, alright? So that means if I raise my right hand, you raise your left hand. If I raise my left foot, you raise your right foot, alright? So let's go ahead and jump right into this. For our chorus, we're going to say, we are, so that's your left, point with your thumb, left, right, Knights of North Castle, and then again, we are, ready for battle. So you're going to take your left hand, take out your sword, and your right arm, you're going to take out your shield and pose, all right? Ready for battle. Wherever we go, swipe with your left hand, your sword hand is going to go across. We know that we won't ever be shaken. We wear armor that saves us, because we are the Knights of North Castle. Right, now we're going to learn the dance moves for the song Hot Hot Burnin' Up, and just remember, always mirror me. So that means if I raise my right hand, you raise your left hand. If I raise my left foot, you raise your right foot. All right, let's go on and get started. So for Hot Hot Burnin' Up, it's super simple. The chorus, when we say hot hot, we're going to take our hands, open, palms facing down, and we're going to bring them up. Hot, closed fist, hot, okay? So that's hot, hot. And then we're going to twist to your left, okay? So burning up, it's burning up, hot, hot, burning up, it's burning up, hot, hot, burning up, it's burning up, hot, hot, burning up, it's burning up. Right now we're about to learn the dance for Be Strong in the Lord. Just a friendly reminder to always mirror me. We'll go ahead and start with the really simple part first, all right? So we have be strong, all right? So your right arm is higher than your left arm. So we go, be strong in the Lord, in the strength, boom, left, of His power, right, and then back. Be strong in the Lord and in His mighty power, boom. Be strong in the Lord, in the strength of His power. Be strong in the Lord and in His mighty power.